Check, 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 check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. Grady, can you hear me? Grady. Hello. Talk. Talk. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. You can hear me?
Yeah.
All right. All right. You ready?
Give me a sec.
You opening a website?
Yeah.
Pull your webcam down a little bit. There you go. Right there. All right. I'm gonna start it.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Detroit Sports Talk. We have a game tonight. It is the Red Wings versus Vancouver Canucks at Little Caesars Arena. As right now, the Red Wings are favored 59.6% to 40.4%. opening game line was plus 142 Canucks, and then latest game line is 130 plus 130. As far as the playoffs go, if Detroit wins this, if they beat them in regulation, they have a 66.4% chance to make the playoffs. If they lose in regulation, it drops to a 54. So, not too bad. What do you think, Grady?
Yeah, I think the game could go in our favor. Especially if they got rid of Quinn Hughes, they're sellers right now.
Big sellers.
Yeah. I mean, the last 2 years they got rid of their most electric player. Their three most electric players other than Elias Pettersson.
Yes, 100%. They have a lot of on
And they got rid of
injury.
the most electric player and arguably the best D-man in the NHL.
Yes, they have a lot of players on injured reserve. The Canucks do, so that bodes well for us. They're not a very good team. They're sellers right now when it comes to the trade deadline. So I imagine they're going to continue to sell. So other news this last week, Danielson was sent down to the Grand Rapids Griffins. He wasn't producing. I think they wanted to get him more ice time down in Grand Rapids rather than be a healthy scratch. So there's that. And then they brought up Leonard from Grand Rapids. So
About that.
yeah, the lines are going to be mixed again for tonight. Let me see what we got here for the lines. I know they mixed them up last time. So first line, Kane. Well, line one is going to be Casper, Larkin, and Finney. Line two, Kane, Kopp, and DeBrincat. That line always produces. The third line, JVR, Comfort, and Raymond. They scored twice last game. And then the fourth line, it'll be Leonard, Rasmussen, and Appleton. I don't know if they're going to slot Soderblom in or not. Maybe a game time thing. But that's the last I heard.
Something I'd like to mention about last game is
Sure.
that was a bit controversial, I will admit. The Shabbat, I thought that would be onside because I didn't think there was enough evidence to overturn it. The goaltender interference, that's goalie interference, I'll admit. The offsides though, it might have been offsides and it probably was, but I just didn't think there was enough evidence. I think they just kind of assumed it was because of where his hand is, and the puck hit his hand. I think that's why they.
I don't think so. I think it was clear that the other player.
I mean, I'll look at the clip again.
Yeah, either way or any, it went in our favor. Are you talking about the Red Wings offsides or the Ottawa's offsides? Grady.
Yeah, but I think DeBrincat did really good. Raymond finally got one that he deserved.
Absolutely. Let's see the lines for tonight. Raymond, Larkin, DeBrincat. They've got they're ranked number 5 in the league with 66.5 minutes.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, that's definitely offsides. That's offsides. That's definitely offsides.
Yeah.
You can't see the puck, but when you know the puck hit his hand, yeah, it's offside.
So Raymond, Larkin, DeBrincat line has a goals expected goals percentage of 72.1, which is fifth in the NHL right now, with an expected goals for of a 4.4. Another noticeable is Soderblom Rasmussen and JVR line is 13th on the list with a 69.4% of expected goal percentage. Minimum ice time of 50 minutes. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Sure. Let's go to the standings real quick.
Oh, I was just about to look that up.
They are
They're third.
they're third because let me see here.
Wait. Tampa has 1 point more. I actually didn't know.
And the Canucks are above them too right now.
Oh, Canucks are above.
Let me look.
How do I look? I mean,
Detroit, yeah, they're above them because they have a game in hand. Red Wings.
The Canucks were above the.
No. Montreal is above them because they have the same amount of points and they have. We've played one extra game. Yeah, game in hand. So it's really tight. A win tonight would push us back up into the first place in the Eastern Conference and the Atlantic.
Tampa doesn't play tonight, right?
I am unaware. Let me see. Tampa plays on the 10th. So
okay, and what about Canadians? Because if they play and win, then they do.
Yes, I think they just played last night. So unless they're on a back-to-back, I don't think so. They played tonight at 7 p.m. versus the Panthers.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping the Panthers can beat.
Yeah, they definitely have a tougher matchup than we do.
They do.
I don't think the Panthers will win the cup again, though.
No, they won't win the cup. But
I don't even know if they're in the playoffs.
Florida.
That explains a lot. Lightning are on an 8-game win streak.
Yeah, I'm hoping it gets snapped this weekend. I really do. All right, let me see here. What do we got? Just some overall news for the Detroit. They've got on the year they have goals for per game is 3.05. So they're expected to make at least 3 goals a game. Well, they're 20th in the league with the goals against, with opponents scoring 3.16. So that's why the negative point differential. Power play is 6th in the league with 24.6%. And then penalty kill is 14th with an 80% kill rate. So, playing good. And Gibson is in net tonight. He's got a goals against of 2.94 and a save percentage of 896, which isn't really indicative of how well he's played since the beginning of December. Gibson has really, really turned on the heat and taken it to another level. And we've gotten top tier Gibson, from years past. So
now I know I'm veering off into the future though, but what do you think their odds? What do you think of them? Their odds could be of winning the Stanley Cup.
The Red Wings?
Yeah.
Let me look.
No, the freaking Dallas Stars.
The Red Wings to win the cup. You want to take a guess?
Well, I'm asking. I'm asking, what do you think?
I don't think they have a great. I think they're going to make the playoffs this year and make it to the second round.
I do think they'll snap
the skid. Yeah, they'll snap the skid, and right now Money Puck gives them a 2.3% chance to make the Stanley Cup.
Sabres also might snap the skid.
Sabres might, but they're still at a 47%.
Well, 48 points in the Metropolitan. They're 4th in the Atlantic, 48 points. The Metropolitan, the worst team, has the worst.
It's really close.
Penguins are number 5, and they have 49.
Yeah.
So what? There's 8 teams. that have more points
Yeah.
in the Eastern Conference.
But right now we're doing really well, and we have a 62.1% chance to make the playoffs. So
I mean, I don't care as long as we make the playoffs.
right. Right.
I think after this year, though, like in the next year, the one after that,
Yeah.
if we make some big signings and draft good players, then we might want to start looking at a Stanley.
You want to know a funny stat?
What?
Colorado's already at a 100% chance to make the playoffs.
Wow.
It-
They have 69 points. With
yeah.
the next best team has I believe 60, and that's the
Right.
Dallas Stars, who are in their division.
Right.
So-
And they're
And they only have
99.5% chance.
They only have 4 regulation losses.
Right.
They are on a losing streak right now.
Right. We'll see.
But-
It's still early in this season.
Oh boy, the Jets. That sucks, man. To be a Jets fan after last year. Also, I will say it is criminal how good the Central is.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, the
It's,
Mammoths are back down to earth. They're 21-20-3 after a great start, but they
Yeah.
are on a 2-game win streak. Blackhawks are looking good.
the Blackhawks have
Ooh.
stepped it up, but I still don't.
The Ducks definitely fell off. 21-19-3 after starting like 11-4 and like 2.
They're on a L7 right now.
Yeah, that explains a lot. I find it crazy the Canucks are lower in the standings than the Calgary Flames.
Yeah. So I mean, this is a game that we're expected to win tonight. So I think we will win it. One can only hope.
Yeah, no, Vancouver is the second worst team in the league.
Yeah. Do they have the fewest points? Let's see.
The one team who has less points than them are, funny enough, the Winnipeg Jets, who actually have the number 1 overall pick.
And-
Who have the highest chance to get the number 1 overall pick.
Well,
not
the
have-
Winnipeg Jets are on an L10.
yeah.
Ouch.
Before that, they were 15-11-5.
Yeah. They're not.
I mean, they have the biggest losing streak in the league at the moment.
Yeah.
By actually the second biggest losing streak.
Colorado's on an L2 right now. That's surprising.
Yeah, that's the biggest losing streak in the league.
Watch them just implode.
Yeah. The only team that has, other than the Jets, that's on the losing streak of
Mhm.
above of 5 or above is the Ducks with 7.
Yeah. I think the Atlantic and the Metro are starting to pull away. So let's see. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, no. There are lots of teams in the East that fell off for whether it's from the beginning of this year. Or
Yeah.
last.
the next closest is the Flyers. I mean, well,
Jets got the president last year, and right now they have the highest odds to get the number 1 overall pick.
yeah.
Which honestly, I don't think the draft lottery is a good idea.
I
know
don't
most-
I don't either.
I know most do it.
I know they do it so people don't tank, but there's always going to be
But
bad
the
teams.
fact the Islanders were only like the 10th worst team in the league last year,
Right.
and got the number 1 pick and got Matthew or Adam Schaefer.
One of those.
Yeah, they got Schaefer, a franchise D-man who's playing pretty good. I'll check that in a second.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they already have a potential playoff roster. Yes, a fringe one, but still
Right.
potential.
You want
And
to
then they get then they get the highest prospect going into the draft. And they didn't even deserve it because they were just overall mid.
True.
They didn't feel like they were bad enough to get the number 1 pick, but they weren't good enough to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
I just don't like it. Like, I know it stops teams from purposely tanking, like in the NFL, teams can tank.
Yeah.
Number one pick Raiders. Because let's be real here, that game against the Giants was definitely they purposely tanked just so they could get rid of Geno Smith and bring in.
Yeah.
But also, it just feels like teams like Theoretic, or however you say it. Theoretically, any team who didn't make the playoffs has a chance to get the number one pick, whether it's even if the odds are really low, as we saw with the Islanders last year. So I just don't think it's a good idea. Because like also some other teams that fell off. The Blue Jackets fell off. I know they still missed the playoffs last year, but right now they're last in the Metro. The Devils fell off. They were one of the best teams in the league last year. I don't know if they won the Metro. I don't think they did.
Who do you think Detroit will go after for a defense D-man?
I don't know, especially with Quinn Hughes gone. I did see one video like after the trade that he could still go to Detroit. He won't, but I'll look at NHL defense man.
Roman Josi from Josi from Nashville.
Oh, that would actually be good.
Or Zach Werenski from Columbus.
No, they're not getting him up.
You don't think they'll go for him?
I have a list of 12.
Okay.
On the trade block. Oh, this is wrong. Because this is from a while ago. This is when Jacob Middleton was on the Sharks, Petrie was on the Canadiens, Hannafin was still on the Flames, Chikrin was still in the Coyotes. The Coyotes were still in the league. Matt Dumba. Yeah, this was, I gotta fix that. There we go. That should. Rasmus Anderson, who is on a 1-year deal, after they will have to re-sign him. Jamie Alexiak is a big guy who could be who would be. I think Jamie Alexiak, because he's like 6'6", maybe.
Yeah, she's big.
And he's really good defensively. Like, not one of the best, but he's definitely could be a good third, second line guy for us.
True.
And he would be really cheap to get. Like, really cheap.
Yeah.
Ryan Lindgren. Ooh, Ryan Lindgren.
He would be good.
Yeah, wait. I'm thinking of the right Ryan. I could know there's another guy, like Lindgren or something. I'll check if it's the guy I'm thinking of. Yep, nope, it's the right guy. He's 27, 6 feet tall. I think he's a really good. He could be a really good player for us. And he would be really.
Here's my list. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Justin Falk from St. Louis. Right-handed, playing heavy minutes. He can play with Sherratt on the second line.
Yeah.
Rasmus Anderson from the Calgary.
Rasmus Anderson.
Yeah.
From the Flames.
Yeah, he would be.
On a 1-year deal, he's arguably a top 10 defenseman in the league. He's I'm pretty sure he plays two-way.
He is a top pair. Yep, he's a two-way puck mover. And he's bigger. But
yes, we would have to re-sign him.
But we need another D-man.
Yeah. David Savard would be cool.
What about Jamie Olasaki?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Sayak?
That's Jamie Alexiak.
That's
the guy I mentioned earlier.
Yep. How about Connor Murphy?
Yeah, I see this.
What about
Connor Murphy? I think me and you have the same.
He'd be a rental though. I'm looking on a.
Yeah, I'm looking at a guy who, even if he's like 30, could still play good second, third line minutes. Him though, especially the recent groin injury. Rasmus Anderson
Yeah.
would be a
So
long-term D-man.
yeah. So those are my 4. I want to come back to later on.
Mario Ferraro.
I
He's like 30.
you got to take into consideration what Steve Yzerman has done in the past.
Wait,
And,
actually,
So, given how Steve Yzerman is so conservative and he doesn't make big splash, I think one of those 4 would be in the wheelhouse to play along on the second line with Sherratt, because Sherratt's on the end of his contract. This is his last year for the contract. So
and they got to re-sign Kane too. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if they'll re-sign Kane or not, but we'll see. So
Now, wait a second. I just made a huge discovery.
what'd you make? Yeah, I think they move ASP down to the third line, and get one of these 4 that I mentioned for the second pair.
Oh boy!
What?
So you know how Yzerman likes drafting and getting his Swedish guys, right?
Yes.
Rasmus Anderson is Swedish.
Well, there you go.
Which it might not mean much when you think about it.
What are the Flames are at right now?
But considering how often
Flames are going to be sellers at the deadline. The deadline.
But considering how often Yzerman likes draft, yes, he doesn't trade for much.
Right.
Swedish guys.
He drafts.
He loves drafting Swedish.
You know who is Swedish? Zetterberg.
Yeah, he really likes going for Swedish guys, and considering Rasmus Anderson's on the trade block, probably the best defenseman on the trade block.
His price needs to drop a little bit, though. He'd be a great pick. He'd be a high end option, but his price needs to drop.
He's arguably a top 10 D-man.
Yeah.
One of the best two-way D-men. Is probably the best D-man on the block and is Swedish.
I mean, I'd be happy with any 4. I think they'll go with Falk. I think they will pick up Falk.
I will say though, Yzerman needs to make a big splash.
I'm telling you, it'll be either St. Louis or Calgary. He'll.
He acts. Oh, I know he's not on the trade block, but he's from Calgary.
Not gonna happen.
Mackenzie Weegar, though. It's possible.
It is possible. All right, March 6th. We're looking at March 6th, which is.
If they start doing really bad, they'll definitely ship one of those guys out.
Well, they're already. Both those teams are second to last in their respected division. So the Central and Pacific. So.
Pacific. Wait. Oh, I was thinking Vancouver and Calgary.
Yes, the St. Louis and Flames.
Yeah,
so.
I'll look at Marshall Falk real quick.
I'm telling you, I think.
That reminds me of certain. Oh my, he has the same name as that Marshall Falk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to put in NHL just to get him. And it's still giving me the Hall of Famer.
Make sure to put St. Louis in there.
Remember, oh wait, that doesn't help because remember Marshall
St. Louis Blues. Put in the St. Louis Blues.
Finally, that's funny. I mean, so he's not much of a point scorer.
No, we need a D-man. He plays big minutes. He plays 23 plus minutes.
500 points this year, but he's really good defense.
He's signed through next year, so he's not just a loner. We could re-sign him after next year.
Let me look over
It's only a $6.5 million cap hit, but the Blues could
Oh, he
retain
does have
that.
506 points, or does he? No, penalty miss. That's penalty.
He'd be a great addition, I think.
I mean, wait. He has 21 points this year, and his best year was a 50-point season.
Yeah, I mean he's good. I think
So
he'd be a great
actually
addition.
Might break his career high this year.
He could if he came to Detroit.
Yes. Let's see what you're doing there. Let's see what you're doing.
You know.
I'll look
But-
at Rasmus Anderson again.
All right, let's look at Anderson, and then we'll wrap this up. Give us a game prediction. How about that?
Yeah. That's not his stats though. That's. Wait, what's the NHL guy's name?
Rasmus and
No, the Falk guy. Was it Marshall Falk or was I still?
NFL. Yeah, that was Marshall Falk was the NFL guy.
No, the NHL. Was it also?
No, it's
Marshall?
Justin Falk.
Oh, that's probably why. I don't recall you telling me, and also Marshall Falk just came to mind. I mean, he's played over his career. He's played 579 games,
Yeah.
56 goals, 202 assists, 258 points. So definitely a two-way player. His best season. Oh wait, he has. So this year, 27 points. His best year was also a 50-point season, like Falk. A 50-point year. So he might break his career high.
Yeah.
Just needs another 23 points. We're a little bit over halfway through the year.
True.
So without pace 4, I'm assuming without pace 4 a little bit less than 50. But he could still break it if he just has like a random 3-point game and then plays good the rest of the year.
All right, we're gonna move on to our game predictions. We got to wrap it up here. We're running out of time today. What do you think against Vancouver Canucks tonight?
Okay, I think they're gonna want a big win here because they lost against Pittsburgh twice, and they were projected to win the second game. They weren't the first game, but still, and they came close. And then they nearly lose the team last in.
Okay. All right. Give me your prediction, young man.
Sorry, I mean, I think they're gonna want a big one, so like 5-2.
5-2?
I'm kidding.
5-2 in overtime.
Actually, yeah. Wait, what is their streak right now? They are, and Vancouver's on an L4 streak.
They've only won 6 of the last 7. So my prediction is 5-3.
Winning the 6 of the last 7 is really good.
Losing the
Oh,
6
okay.
of the last, my fault.
Yeah, because winning 6 of the last 7 is actually really good.
Yeah. So,
Folks in the comments, I don't want to.
but all right. Well, that's gonna do it for this
Give
episode.
me your prediction.
I told you that they were gonna win 5-3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be bigger than that.
I hope it's bigger than that, but thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Until next time, I'm Pete. That's Grady, and this is
Never leak my real name.
Detroit Sports
My name
Talk.
Out of your mouth.